Joining us today is the head football coach at South Carolina, Shane Beamer. Coach, thank you so much for your time today with us.
Oh, thank you. Awesome to be on with you.
Yeah, we're happy to have you on. As you know, we took one of your players in the second round of this year's draft. Have you had a chance to talk to Cam Smith at all since he was drafted by the Miami Dolphins?
I've called him and left a couple messages. We haven't actually talked too in depth about it, but so fired up for him, and I know he's excited as well, and hope Miami is also. You got a great player.
When they get drafted in the NFL, what's that like when you see that moment for those players?
Yeah, it's really cool because these were guys that I spent 2 years with since that I was as the head coach here. So I came in. Guys like Cam were already here at Carolina. They had been recruited by another coach. They decided to stay when I came in as the head coach, played great and gave us everything they had for 2 years. So really cool for them and really excited for them and their opportunity.
So you mentioned, arriving there and having Cam be already on the team. Was he one of the guys that kind of helped you, I want to say, instill your culture or just kind of, get your message across to the rest of the guys in the locker room?
Yeah, I think the biggest thing with him, and you guys will see it, is just what a competitor he is, So Cam didn't really have to say anything. He did it with his actions on the field. And I know that's cliche, but we talk about competition here all the time. And one thing about Cam is he loves to compete. And, no matter what was going on when he stepped foot on the football field, whether it be a game or a practice, he turned it on. And he's a fierce competitor, and that's the biggest thing. Competition is a core value in this program, and he displayed that every time he competed.
This is a guy that just trusts his eyes and sees it and goes. And I wanted to ask you more about the way he does study and prepare, because it's very evident on his tape when you watch him that he is very well prepared for each opponent.
One thing about Cam, but I don't think he gets enough credit for, is just how football smart he is. Some of my best memories of him are just being on the practice field, and he would come up and just ask me questions that make you think as a head coach as well. So, he really studies the game and I think does a really good job of that.
I got one more question for you here, Coach. I wanted to ask you, what's something about Cam that Dolphins fans have to know about from an off the field perspective?
I think for me, it's a fact. He's a great dad. He had a baby girl, I guess, a year or so ago, and I really think that really narrowed his focus in a lot of ways. He realized, it wasn't just about Cam at that point. And when she came around, reprioritized his priorities in a lot of ways, and probably helped him become a better player on the field as well.
Yeah, there is nothing like being a girl dad. I speak from experience on that front. So, Coach, appreciate your time today, helping us get to know Cam Smith. Thank you, and best of luck this season.
Yep, I appreciate you having me on, and same to you guys.